Hey guys, it's Yumna from Feel Good Foodie, and today I'm gonna share with you my favorite recipe that I grew up eating. It's stuffed grape leaves. I actually learned how to wrap grape leaves with my mom when I was only 12 years old, so it's a recipe that's near and dear to my heart. In Arabic, we call it Warak Enab, which literally means the leaves of grapes. And it's usually just made with a mixture of rice, beef, and some spices. So it's super simple, but you can also make it vegetarian. This grape leaves recipe is definitely gonna impress your friends and family. I haven't found anyone who doesn't absolutely love them. So let's get started. You'll need a jar of grape leaves that's in brine. I like this Orlando brand. You wanna find ones that are pretty soft so that they're easy to roll. You don't want anything that's too hard. So after a while, you'll kind of learn which brands are best for you. This is one that I really trust. For the stuffing, you'll need rice, ground beef, and then some AllSpice or 7-spice, salt and cinnamon. And then we'll roll them up, we'll put them in a pot, and then we'll use some fresh lemon juice on top to just to get the flavor in there. I've got some olive oil in the pan, and I'm gonna add some ground beef to that, some salt, and 7-spice. And 7-spice is very popular spice that we use in Lebanese cooking, but you can also use AllSpice, you can use just cinnamon, you can use cloves, you can also make your own. And you can keep it simple with salt, pepper, and cinnamon if you wanted to. So I'm just gonna break down the ground beef, and once it's cooked, I'll add the rice on top. Ground beef, so delicious. You don't have to worry about cooking the ground beef all the way through because like I said, most people just keep it raw. But now we have it pretty much cooked, about 90%. And what I'm gonna do is turn off the heat, add some rice on top. I'm using short grain rice. And then just add a little bit of cinnamon on top for extra flavor. Now I'll mix everything together. And this is what we call the Hashweh, which is basically the stuffing for the grape leaves. As you can see, it's pretty simple. It's only 3 ingredients. If you were to make this vegetarian, you'd use parsley, rice, tomatoes, mint, and some spices. Okay, so let's get started on the grape leaves. What you'll do is open it. Oh my God. So what you'll see is the grape leaves are actually in brine, which is basically just salt and water and some vinegar. And you want to rinse that out just to get them nice and clean. So what I've done is I rinsed these out and now just kind of separating them one by one. And so we've got 2 here. I'm going to show you how I roll them. First, you'll notice that each one has a really thick vine over here. And this is gonna be really stringy and hard to chew on. So you wanna go ahead and cut them. And to cut it, just lift it up, bunch it all together, and then just cut off the ends. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can cut it like this. And we'll do the same thing for the other one. Cut them like that. Just have the pointy end towards the front, away from you, and lay them out as flat as possible. Now we'll actually add the stuffing to the grape leaves and roll them up. So I'll take about a teaspoon each, put it right in the middle in a long line. So now what you want to do is you want to fold it in half and then tuck in the sides as you roll, just like you would making a wrap, for example. So we tucked in right here, the sides, and then you roll and tuck, roll and tuck. And the trick is you want them to be tight enough so they don't unravel while you're cooking in the pot, but not too tight because the rice is going to expand as it cooks. And this is what it'll look like. And you can just set these aside on a tray as you're rolling them up. Now what we want to do is we want to prepare the pot to get it cooking. So I like to start with some olive oil. And then because we want to make sure that the grape leaves don't stick to the bottom of the pot, we'll add some potatoes on the bottom. So I just have these thinly sliced potatoes and we'll stick them at the bottom of the pot. Sometimes I'll also do tomatoes, or it's also popular to also just put like lamb down there at the bottom or any kind of beef at the bottom as well. You just want something that's gonna add flavor and also make sure that the grape leaves don't stick to the bottom of the pot. Now let's add some flavor to those potatoes. So we'll put some salt and some pepper and even a little bit of crushed red pepper as well, and another layer of olive oil. Next, you wanna pack the grape leaves into the pot pretty tightly. So I like to just take them and put them in circular form. So with 1 jar, you'll probably have 2 layers of grape leaves in a pot this size. If you do have 2 jars, I would recommend seasoning and layering the olive oil, salt, and pepper with every layer. With 2 of them, it's fine to just do it all the way at the end though. So we're gonna put some extra salt, some more pepper, and some olive oil. So now this is all ready to go. And since I'm not using a pressure cooker, I'm just using a standard pot right here. I like to use handy dandy little round plate and then cover the grape leaves, place something kind of heavy on top. I just use a clear bowl with water inside and place it right on top. What that's gonna do is gonna add pressure to the grape leaves to keep them inside the pot and keep them intact without them unrolling. Next, we'll add about 5 to 6 cups of boiling hot water. You want it enough to cover the grape leaves, so you can measure this or you can just eyeball it. We're gonna cook this at medium heat for 30 minutes until most of the water is absorbed and the rice is cooked. Then we'll turn down the heat to low, add a whole bunch of lemon juice, and just let it cook on low for 45 minutes. And that's where it's really gonna absorb all that flavor and just get nice and tender. So we'll see you in about an hour. All right, so I've taken the grape leaves out of the pot and this is what they look like. They smell so good and the rice is fully cooked on the inside. Now what you'll notice is some of them may come apart at the top of the pot, which is completely normal. Those are the ones that you should taste test. So go ahead and try those just to make sure that the rice is fully cooked. But the rest of them are gonna be like this, and you'll see the inside, everything's fully cooked and absolutely delicious. And we like to dip it in some plain yogurt as well. So Matt, should I dip it in yogurt for you? All right. Get it in there, and here you go. Yay, he likes it. You can say you don't like it.
I do like it.
You like it, okay. I hope you guys try the recipe and like it as well. Thank you for watching. Check out the description below for the full recipe. And if you like this video, go ahead and like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, so you can see more feel-good, healthy-ish recipes like this. See you guys next time.